Greetings everyone, and Great here for another Command & Conquer Kane's Wrath replay. So on bottom left side is the purple nod we have, or purple marker Kane, we got BBMISSING, I think. On the right side as a cyan ZOCOM, we got Aquatech. Power plant here, got a hand of nod here. When it comes to the Tiberian spikes, we got 2 times spikes here, another EMP control center in the center map. More of the Tiberian spikes course down south. Open ground up here, nothing much to see. Map has a little bit squished side to side, narrow map, wide on top and bottom. Got a full awakened squad and a draft awakened squad here. Number of bunkers here, but I wonder if they are actually garrisonable. Sometimes a lot of these structures are just meant for map declarations and actually not reachable. Sorry, that looks like a hatch, or I just want to expect a structure there. Got some GDI riflemen here, or should I say ZOCOM. Let's find this guy here. Usually a single awakened model is excellent versus even the full rifleman squads. Bunker here. Both players capture the Tiberian spikes. War factory deployed on the field. Rifle squad pushing inside the garrison. They're going to hang out there. Science expanding up north. Purple's expanding down south. One of the refiners is pretty far forward. So I suppose this will be a good spot. You can put the node there, the turrets hopefully maybe around here to get a pretty resilient spot to fight from. And that probably is maximum range. Awaken does gun down the rifleman. Pitbull is ready for action. Scorpion tank online. Nice EMP. Gets 2 out of 5. Another EMP. Gets another 2 there. Of course, EMPs are pretty short duration. Does take out 1 harvester. Shredder turret. The one that got the 2 got EMP'd are sort of hung out to dry. Not in the damaged state. These guys heading up north. Tiberium spike now under fire. Scorpion tanks responding. Repairing up the Tiberian spike now. Single awakened here. And, oh, we got a catchable structure up here for build radius. What is supposed to represent for expansion radius? I have no idea. Is this supposed to be like some sort of like orbital helipad platform to receive stuff? Is that how that structure is technically supposed to work? Scorpion tank is good here. Put 1 in the low damage state. Another pitbull over here. And predator tank up here. Another hand of nod. Maybe for some more awaken. Maybe for rocket troops. We got the rockets. Does put some rounds, of course, into the pit bowl. Damage some of the Tiberian crystals underneath. You can see the health bar there. Tiberian crystal is damaged. Though I think Tiberian crystals should have health regen, since it's basically like a thing that constantly generates, which means regenerates. So Tiberian crystals, in my opinion, should have health regen. Might as well need Tiberian fusion before the rocket troops can get some Tiberian immunity. Looks like got the 5 harvesters. Nope, just 4 harvesters. Never bother rebuilding that one. Decided for expansion, was probably a good idea. Predators getting some shots up here. Up north, Predators and APC advancing. Nothing inside the APC could load up on the rifleman squads for a little bit of added protection. That's a SAM turret. While just trying to use the nose to stall his opponent out. Giving enough time to rotate his force forward, including full enlightenment. Does have now the legs. Enlightenment are an excellent squad there. Good EMP, good radius on them. They're good anti-infantry while still being effective as infantry, like zone troopers. There's a large number of APCs here, but they do not have armor-piercing rounds just yet. Rocket ships do not have Tiberium infusion. More shredder turrets. Finding a good amount of shredders. Got a Awakened squad over here flanking, take out some of the rocket troops. Another MP there. Predator tanks being locked down. More rocket troops firing away. Massive EMP there, locking down the entire formation for a brief moment. But the brief moment feels like lasts for eternity. Another EMP there, excellent EMP usage. Got ZOCOM bombing around there. Strikes harvesters, got some damage, but with war factories properly placed, these from one of the fighters. Another EMP there gets the Predator tank in the APCs. Hits everything there. I love seeing Enlightenment. You really don't see these guys. Force Awakened do not get cybernetic legs, but the Saboteur, the Engineer, does. We've got supercharged particle beams. And now they can rip apart these APCs, no problem. They are somewhat vulnerable to the Rifle Squad. He will sort of like Zone Troopers, but Zone Troopers and Enlightenment still can fight against the infantry quite well. We got this Watchtower, gets repowered, has EP rounds now loaded, stealth tank loaded on the field. Just going to try to think purple when they start falling back to the bit damage there. EP's the Sentry Tower, still got the stealth tank here. And whatever gets cancelled. And stealth tank's far to fall back now. Down south, what's this down south? That's just a garrison, that's very large. Nobody's claimed the EMP control spike. It is still a very good ability you have, even if you do have EMP through a lot of your infantry units. It is free and global. All these turrets have not been cancelled, which include 2 SAMs, 2 Shredders. Shredders have the supercharged particle beam. Avoid quad turrets, particularly if you have stealth. Oh, that's Tiberium seeding. Very nice. Hits the Redeemers here. He needs to use a Rage in Generator. Got a Shockwave here. I always forget that this thing exists, or Zone Shatterer, I should say. Oof. I think that subsided, but this guy was so like, nope, you're dead. Purple's running low on income, green's running low on income. Cyan, I should say, is expanded up north. Nobody's touched down south. Somebody can always capture the control spikes here. But purple needs to start eyeing to expand or soon. Does have, looks like, 1 Tiberium Trooper inside of it. Looks like the other one's currently ungarrisoned. That's not an engineer. Enlightened push way forward. The turret's taking enough damage. I think the Enlightened can push forward. Yep, the Enlightened are fighting away nice and safely, and they're getting great damage done. A large number of Zone Shatterers. Nice EMP there. Another EMP there. And the... Oh, had a bit of landmines pulled out there. And the Redeemer coming in for a bit of crushing. Still no engine in the back, so it's not getting any help for Tech Gen. Large number of watchtowers here. He has economy to back this up. Nod player does not. Going for the war factor now. Another zone shatterer. The Redeemer should start falling back. He is about to see one. Maybe use the Ray Generator to cover his retreat. Now he's expanded the same spot there. Watchtower's non-aggressive stance. Mainly targeting the MCV now. Maybe could I... Oh, going for a Shredder turret. Got Grenadiers here. Grenadiers do not have MP grenades, but they're getting camped there. There are anti-structure, so they're not bad in this situation. Players defense protected from engineers, so the Grenadiers maybe is a safe anti-building option he's trying to pull on the field. Obelisk of Light and Sign has resigned. As Angrade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.